NoFap doesn't work, and in this video I will tell you why. I want to explain to you why staying away from porn isn't just about having a streak or being on semen retention, because without a plan you will relapse, you will get back to that same like porn trap where you've been all of the years where you've been addicted. So yeah, staying away from porn is an everyday battle. There's like, you can't just quit it and think, yeah, you will never watch porn again. This is why, there are like some examples, for example, with people who are losing weight. There was like a show where fat people were losing weight, and after 1 year, like they got their dream result, but after 1 year, they were like, was like an after show, and they wanted to see how these people were like these people who lost the weight were looking like now at the moment, and most of them gained their weight back. So, and this just shows quitting alone doesn't like isn't enough. You need to be you are battling your addiction every day. You can't really quit it. So, by the way, if you want to quit porn and stay away from it, by the way, if you want to quit porn and stay away from it forever, then click the link down below and I'll personally help you to quit porn in 2 to 3 months, guaranteed. But yeah, don't rely on willpower alone. Like, having having a NoFap streak is nice and all for a few days, but what happens is you will still get urges and then have no plan, no tricks in your in your repertoire. You have no tricks up your sleeve to what you can do to manage these urges, and what happens is you get back to that same cycle of watching porn. You're breaking your streak, you're feeling shitty about yourself. So NoFap streaks without a real plan or without any like tricks doesn't really work. And the best way to stop is changing up your lifestyle and knowing your triggers well. Because after you quit porn, if you still have a shitty life, you will get back to watching porn. Because urges will still appear, and if you're not ready for that, if you're not equipped for that, quitting alone doesn't help that much. So yeah, know your triggers well. If you know what to avoid, what things not to watch, if you know that, then staying away from it is way better. Like, staying away from it is way easier. You need to build an environment, you need to build yourself, change yourself to someone who's not watching porn. Because if you see yourself, if you, for example, stop watching porn right now, but eating fast food every day, like not sleeping good, you need you need to cope with that with something. Most people cope with that with porn. So yeah, change your environment, change your like be aware of your triggers and don't rely on willpower. If you do that and be consistent with the habits, like my videos before, I told what you need to do, what diet you need to change, the mindset shift that you need to do. If you are getting into that path and doing these things consistently, fighting this everyday battle of managing your porn consumption, your urges, then you will quit and stay away from that, because you're building a life around yourself that is like making you like resistant against this addiction. So yeah, but again, if you're confused about that, click the link down below. I will help you personally quitting porn. I'm free for over a year now. Yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.